anything can happen. I'm so honoured to be sat ringside for this.
Nights don't get bigger than this in London.
Two of the biggest personalities in MMA.
I make the predictions and I make them wrong.
Now host the best podcast in the sport.
I'm the first guest.
We're not going to mention the 8 fighters that said no.
UFC Unfiltered with Jim Norton and Matt Serra brings you the latest in fight news and analysis, behind-the-scenes stories, pop culture debates, celebrity guests, and more.
We have The Rock calling in. How are you, man?
I just want to see a great fight.
Hear new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, and UFC.com. UFC Unfiltered, powered by digital media. Watch the UFC's biggest names, rising stars, and fan favorites on the featured bout of the UFC Fight Pass early prelims. No matter where the fight goes down, UFC Fight Pass is the only place to see every moment of the UFC Fight Pass early prelims.
Whoa! My goodness!
Start your 7-day free trial now.
Wonder Boy Thompson and Tyron Woodley for the UFC welterweight title.
And they are winging at each other. No! Both of these guys are pushed to their limit in this fight.
Come on, baby! This contest has been judged a draw.
We will do it again.
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 209, Woodley versus Thompson 2. Tomorrow night, the Octagon returns to Las Vegas. And in the main event, the chosen one, UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley puts his title on the line once again opposite top contender Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. We would like to thank our UFC sponsors, Budweiser, this Bud's for you. Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for just $30 period. And Harley Davidson. See your dealer today and learn to ride like some of your favorite UFC fighters with Harley Davidson Riding Academy. Live your legend. We would also like to send a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members joining us today here in Las Vegas. We hope to see all of you right back here at T-Mobile Arena for the live action tomorrow night. And now to get the UFC 209 weigh-in party started, here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, my friends? Welcome to the weigh-ins. Thank you very much. Ariane, Vanessa, and Christy, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Shelby, let's kick things off, folks. We got a great card, and it's starting in the bantamweight division. Albert Morales versus Andre Sukumtut. First up on the scale, Andre Sukumtut, official weight 136. And his opponent, Albert Morales. Official weight 135.5 for Mr. Morales. First fight of the night live on UFC Fight Pass. Albert Morales and Andre Sukumtut. The next bout is the featured bout of the Fight Pass prelims in the light heavyweight division. Tyson Pedro versus Paul Craig. featured bout on Fight Pass prelims, ladies and gentlemen, Tyson Pedro and Paul Craig. The next bout is live on FS1. We kick things off in the heavyweight division. Mark GODBEER versus Daniel Spitz. Official weight 240 for Mr. Spitz. And his opponent, Mark GODBEER. Official weight 241.5. Daniel Spitz and Mark GODBEER, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the bantamweight division. Yuri Alcantara versus Luke Sanders. First up on the scale, Luke Sanders. Official weight 135. And his opponent, Yuri Alcantara. Official weight 135.5 for Mr. Alcantara. That's an outstanding fight, ladies and gentlemen. Yuri Alcantara and Luke Sanders. The next fight takes place in the featherweight division. Mirsad Bektik versus Darren Elkins. First up on the scale, Darren Elkins, official weight 145.5. And his opponent, Mirsad Bektik. Official weight 145 for Mr. Bektik. Darren Elkins and Mirsad Bektik, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the heavyweight division. Marcin Tybura versus Luis Enrique. Official weight 251.5. Martin Tibora and Louis Henry, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the main card, live on pay-per-view. We kick things off in the heavyweight division. Alistair Overeem versus Mark Hunt. Official weight 2 and gentlemen. Now let's take a closer look at the two men involved in the main event of the evening.
Championship rounds for the UFC Welterweight Championship. Tyron Woodley, Stephen Thompson.
Oh! Woodley hurt him!
Time right hand.
Oh, he hurt him again! Woodley's got a choke! He's got a deep guillotine! Oh! Full in! He's gonna tap. This is so tight and so deep. How is Wonder Boy surviving here?
I'm sitting there thinking the whole time, this guy's not gonna finish me. He's not gonna finish me. He's not gonna finish me.
Wow! His head is free. Wonder Boy on top, raining down shots. Just unbelievable. What a fight!
I mean, there's no quitting me. There's no giving up. You know, I figured him out. And I felt that in the 5th round.
Beautiful left hand. Oh, tagged him with the right. Look at that spinning back kick. Boom, 1-2. Beautiful 1-2. It's all Wonder Boy in this 5th and final round.
They go the distance.
I knew I won 3 of the 5 rounds. So in my head, you know, I was gonna win.
This contest has been judged a majority draw.
There was no real winner to this fight. Next time we step out there, it's gonna be a different outcome. Wonder Boy better bring some backup. The moments that I did well, I'm gonna expound upon those moments. I made him pay very badly when he threw a leg kick. If I start taking away his kicks, I start taking away his blitzes, he's not gonna have anything left. What is he gonna revert to? He can't wrestle me, he can't grapple me, he's not gonna win a boxing competition. And I just didn't let myself go, didn't let my hands go. You know, I work more angles, more kicks.
Oh!
I just gotta go out there and do what I do. Let's see who the better man is this time. You know, once you knock somebody down, it's easier to knock them out. I'm gonna whoop Wonder Boy's butt in a way that he would never ask to fight me again by putting him away.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing the challenger, Stephen Wonder Boy Thompson. Official weight 169 for the challenger. And his opponent, the UFC welterweight champion of the world, Tyron Woodley. Official weight 170 for the chosen one. All right, I'm here with the challenger, Stephen Thompson. Stephen, first fight, incredibly close. What will be the difference in this second fight, and give us your thoughts on what tomorrow night means to you.
Man, tomorrow night's it means the world to me. You know, all these people that came out here to support me, my family, my friends, my teammates to help me get me here. But you know what? Tomorrow I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. My head's right. I'm just ready to go out there and do my thing.
Good luck to you, sir. Wonder Boy Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the champ, Tyron Woodley. Tyron, obviously an incredibly close fight in the first fight. What do you think the difference would be tomorrow night, and what does this fight mean to you?
I'm the greatest welterweight of all time. I just got to go out there and show it, fight after fight after fight. It was a close fight the first time, but I'm the only one that can grow in this fight. He's not going to take me down. He's not going to out-grapple me. He's not going to beat me in a slugfest. And I outstruck him the first time, and I'm in the best shape of my life. Please buy this pay-per-view.
Good luck to you, sir. Tyron Woodley, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you very much.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Wonder Boy Thompson and Tyron Woodley for the UFC welterweight title.
Man, they are winging at each other. No! Both of these guys are pushed to their limit in this fight.
Come on, baby! This contest has been judged a draw.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We will do it again.
Biggest personalities in MMA.
I make the predictions and I make them wrong.
Now host the best podcast in the sport.
I'm the first guest.
We're not going to mention the 8 fighters that said no.
UFC Unfiltered with Jim Norton and Matt Serra brings you the latest in fight news and analysis, behind-the-scenes stories, pop culture debates, celebrity guests, and more.
We have The Rock calling it.
Went through your mind when you got that news?
I thought it was a nightmare, man. Something worse than El Cucuy. There's just some shitty stuff that you had to go through. This happens in the fight game. No disrespect to the UFC or to Khabib. Everything happens for a reason. This is a fighter sport, man. So I want every single one of you to give love for the UFC and give love to Khabib. And I really want you guys to buy this pay-per-view because the rest of the fucking card is amazing. Stay true, fans. Stay awesome. Make sure you guys follow me on my way to victory. And I love every fucking one of you.
Tony Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen.
The biggest personalities in MMA.
I make the predictions and I make them wrong.
Now host the best podcast in the sport.
I'm the first guest.
We're not going to mention the 8 fighters that said no.
UFC Unfiltered with Jim Norton and Matt Serra brings you the latest in fight news and analysis, behind-the-scenes stories, pop culture debates, celebrity guests, and more.
We have The Rock calling in. How are you, man?
I just want to see a great fight.
Hear new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, and UFC.com. UFC Unfiltered, powered by digital media.
I was one of the cast members of The Ultimate Fighter Season 3, now a fully commissioned police officer.
My lifestyle has drastically changed since I no longer fight.
I felt like a ghost. I started going out and drinking. You kind of have to find yourself again.
I've
transitioned fully into being a coach.
I teach Muay Thai.
I'm in charge of my own life now.
I'm really happy where I'm at.
UFC Fight Pass is your ticket to more than 1,000 live bouts. Check out live events from over a dozen fight organizations, including featured matchups on UFC Fight Pass early prelims. Invicta, the world's premier all-female MMA organization. Catch MMA from the Midwest's action-packed Victory Fighting Championship. See the live jiu-jitsu.